It was in the mid-1990s that Malaysia embarked on the democratization of higher education, one that triggered an enormous growth of public and private higher education institutions. This development has resulted in greater access to higher education for Malaysia. At the same time, Malaysia aimed to become a choice center of learning in the region. There was a clear policy commitment that expansion of higher education and increased access must not be at the expense of quality. It is essential to quality assure qualifications, inspire confidence, and ensure that students learn in a quality-imbued environment. The idea of cultivating stakeholder confidence and the embracement of the language of quality resulted in the establishment of a formal quality assurance agency. In May 1997, the National Accreditation Board, or LAN, was established to quality assure private higher education. The first 10 years of LAN was a decade of learning and capacity building for LAN and education providers in general. 10 years on, LAN was ready to move to the next phase of its development. In November 2007, the Malaysian Qualifications Agency, or MQA, was established to succeed LAN. The responsibilities of MQA was expanded to cover both private and public higher education. The transition from LAN to MQA is a migration to an advanced phase, symbolizing the maturing of quality assurance in Malaysian higher education. MQA is responsible for implementing the Malaysian Qualifications Framework, or MQF, as the reference point and basis for quality assuring higher education qualifications in Malaysia.
Penerapan pembelajaran sepanjang hayat dilaksanakan melalui kerangka kelayakan Malaysia, MQF.
The MQF, at its highest definition, is Malaysia's declaration of its higher education qualifications and quality in relation to its education system. All programs and qualifications must now comply with the framework before they can be accredited and then registered in the Malaysian Qualifications Register, or MQR. The MQF has 8 levels of qualifications in 3 higher education sectors, namely the skills sector, the vocational sector, and the academic sector. These are supported by lifelong educational pathway. The MQF is premised upon a learner-centered, outcome-based educational experience, and each level is differentiated by learning outcomes, credit value, and student learning time. The establishment of the Malaysian Qualifications Agency and the implementation of the MQF are dedicated to steer the quality of Malaysian higher education to new heights in a constantly changing environment, increasingly characterized by global connectivity, learner mobility, and cross-boundary exchanges, and the global demand for quality certified qualification. The Malaysian Qualifications Agency, MQA.